What's up, Culinary 4? I hope you guys are doing well. Man, I miss seeing some of you. And, this is just probably the way it's going to be, probably for the next little bit here. Just want to update you on a couple things. I know several of y'all have asked about, us doing like a group chat, like maybe some of y'all are doing in some of your other classes. The only thing about it is when a bunch of people are on that one website, it seems to keep crashing. So that's something I'm going to keep looking at and keep looking into. So just know that I'm going to kind of see the way things go. But for right now, I'm just going to do it this way. Number one, it keeps us connected because y'all get to see hear my voice. Y'all get to see my face. But also, it makes sure that you stay up to date with everything that needs to be done for this class. All right. So as you can see, I have an empty board behind me. That is because I'm going to go over a couple things. Number one, let me address checking in first, all right? As many of y'all did on Monday, I would prefer y'all to continue checking in just like that. What I'll start doing is giving you a thumbs up or a smiley face or something like that to let you know that I've seen it, so that way I can check you in. Now, what is the check-in time? You have on Mondays and Wednesdays, right, for 4A, all right? You have on that day. So when you watch this video, it's going to be Wednesday. And I sign on at 8 a.m. You have till 11:59 p.m. to check in. That is how I'm going to mark attendance. So once you watch this video, whether it be 10, 11, 12 o'clock on Wednesday, you have till 11:59 p.m. to check in, and that lets me know that you're keeping up to date, okay? This is a way that we can keep up to date with everybody, and this is just a way I find to be the easiest, because if you just sit there and go, here, alive, checking in, what up, chef, whatever the case may be, just check in just so I know that you have made it in and we can get across the board, okay? Makeup work. As I looked over your grades, most of y'all don't need it. I think this is the only class in the history of my teaching that everybody pretty much has an A in there. I went ahead and put your 3-tier cake assignment in there. I gave everybody good grades for that. Pretty much everybody's got an A in here, so I can't see why I even need to discuss makeup work at this moment with you, because everybody gets an A and everybody did really, really well this 9 weeks. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, Chef Abbott, what are we doing for our assignment today? Understand, I will be giving assignments more frequently because we're not going to be able to do as much, whether it be in the restaurant or we're doing catering jobs or whatever the case may be, so things are going to have to change a little bit. So here's what I'm opting to do for your assignment, okay? I want you to list some ideas of things you would like me to go over, whether it be through video, finding it on YouTube, things that maybe I can cook and I can kind of clip together and do stuff like that. Understand it may be a little bit choppy because I'm working with YouTube. I'm not a professional editor where I can do all this wonderful stuff, so it might be a little bit choppy, but what would you like me to do from here on out? Because originally I had some ideas. We were going to be discussing different things, which I still plan to do, but that was along the way with catering events and things like that. So obviously I have a little more room and flexibility to figure out what we want to do in this class. So your assignment is to at least give me 3 to 5 ideas of stuff that y'all would like to do for the remainder of our time in this situation, whether it be you want me to pull videos of baklava or pat a shoe like Chef Self class was doing. Whatever the case may be, this is a chance for you to give me ideas. Some of y'all maybe want to know how to get into the profession. How do you do a proper resume? How do you do this, that, and the other? Life outside of high school. I'm okay with taking a class for the remainder of the year and throw in a couple things of life outside the classroom, okay? So for you seniors that have questions about maybe some dialogue that we can have or articles or some questions that we can do, maybe this might help you for that. Now, some of you juniors and sophomores are probably thinking, well, what good is that going to do me? As I've always told y'all, there's nothing wrong with finding stuff out and getting ideas. You need to also plan ahead for life out of high school. So that is what I'm opting to do this week for your assignment. 3 to 5 ideas of stuff that y'all would want me to do over these next couple of weeks. Again, don't feel hurt if I don't use your idea. Don't feel hurt if I don't pick any of them that you throw out there. Maybe several of y'all have ideas together and things like that. Remember, you can communicate with one another. Social distancing, of course. But you can communicate with one another and talk to one another and be like, hey, how many of y'all think this would be a good idea, or whatever the case may be. I still need individual assignments so I can give you individual grades. Make sure you stay on top of that, okay? If some of the ideas are out there, but I just don't think they're feasible, I'll probably actually mention that in some of these videos. I might be like, hey, I know some people mention boom, 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 and unfortunately, because of video and because of time restraints and stuff like that, I may not be able to do it. But here's what I'm opting to do instead, much like we do in the classroom, very kind of loose, okay? This is a way to, number one, keep us connected. Number two, to keep you checked in. Finish the year strong. Don't quit. All right. And number three, this is the way to get things done. Okay. This is going to keep you, I guess you can say, leveled to make sure that you're doing what you need to do. Okay. Watch these videos. Give me some ideas and things like that. Okay. If you got any questions, comments, or concerns, please make sure you take care of that. Again, checking in. You have from 8 a.m. in the morning to 11:59 p.m. that day. That doesn't mean that on Monday you got to check in twice by Wednesday. No. You need to check in Monday. You need to check in Wednesday, okay? I'll give you a thumbs up, a smiley face, whatever the case may be, or whatever like that. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email me, let me know, and let's keep the good times rolling.